And it's Lacy again. He's met, spins free, and he splashes into the end zone. What a... You like Kewan Lacy? You know, like under half minute to play in the first half. Simmons hands it off, and Lacy reaches for the stripe. He's in. Another touchdown for Kewan Lacy. 2 touchdowns for the transfer from the University of Missouri.
Where you learn how to be a leader at each one, I think is very valuable for college football from a quarterback's perspective.
Here's an open run by Kewan Lacy. And Lacy's looking for his 3rd of the night. 42-yard run for Kewan Lacy. It's a 3-touchdown night for the transfer running back.
By Diego Pounds, just pile driving the left side. Great push. Lacy does a really good job of getting north and then cutting to the left, avoiding that cat corner that's coming on the pressure that has support on that.
Kewan Lacy, touchdown, Ole Miss. Lacy, the touchdown.
At the snap to talk him out of it.
Lacy, nice run. Kewan Lacy refusing to go down. And he's finally stopped at the 32-yard line. On Gadsden being helped off.
Nice job there by the left guard, Delano Townsend, who accepts the blitzing linebacker and just...
5th play of the drive. They've had it for a minute 50. Lacy, Hall. Lacy cuts and has a first down. Chambliss gave it to Kewan Lacy, running room outside. Down the sideline he goes. And he spins down at the 17. They're going to mark it at the 18-yard line.
So 1st and goal for Ole Miss at the 2. And a bad snap. Chambliss picks it up and hands it off to Lacy. Drives the legs into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He's only been here for 4 months. Looks very comfortable, dumping it off to Lacy. Still going at the 45 and run out of bounds. Direct snap that time to Lacy, and he gets the touchdown. Chambliss on the option, and that's room service for Lacy. Touchdown, Rebels. Kewan Lacy with just a little bit of light work.
A year ago.
On the draw. Oh, great cut by Lacy.
Lacy, touchdown! 15 yards and Ole Miss has the lead.
You live by the movement and you die by the movement. This time, they die. Why? Look at those 2 defensive linemen on the right side, both slant inside. You have Weeks trying to get to the outside, but he...
Leading the way for Kewan Lacy. Kewan Lacy getting pushed and driving himself just shy of the goal line. 67 on the ground for Chambliss. Lacy almost off to the races. Another touchdown saving tackle by A.J. Halsey, the senior.
Chambliss on the first play, hands it off. Kewan Lacy gets to the outside. That's a first down run for the Rebels.
Points and yards during that stretch.
Weren't able to score the first time Chambliss touched the football. He throws it to Lacy out of the backfield. Kewan makes people miss. Gets into Wazoo territory. He hands to Lacy, and that's an easy first down run for Kewan, who's still upright inside the 45.
Lacy, easy. Bulldogs give up a second touchdown to Ole Miss. 2 possessions, 2 scores. They go back on top.
In the trenches, these short yardage opportunities they've had. Townsend, the left guard, 51, and Sanders, the center.
Bring him in cold from the half-yard line. Chambliss goes in motion this time, and he just barrels in. Lacy on the direct snap, so a lot going on, and Ole Miss finishes another touchdown drive to go back on top. Lacy. The passing game hasn't worked in the fourth quarter.
Breaking free is Lacy. Touchdown. 28 yards.
Erica, it's Kewan Lacy who gets the handoff. Big hole off the right side. And he gives Ole Miss the 7-point lead.
On 1st and 10, Lacy rounds the corner. Kewan Lacy, the transfer from Missouri. Looks like it's going to be a direct snap to Lacy. It is, and it's a walk-in touchdown. Lane Kiffin a little happier with the way that drive ended.
On the part of Ole Miss. Again, Oscar Bird played 3 seasons of Australian rules football. Kewan Lacy dragging tacklers to the 40-yard line. And there he goes again. Breaks the tackle. Makes another man miss. Kewan Lacy down the sideline to the 41-yard line of South Carolina.
A lot of them are all or nothing. That's not to say that Linares hasn't missed a few.
Kewan Lacy busts it. Kewan Lacy on his feet to the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Expect them to go right back with Lacy.
They will hand it to Kewan Lacy. He's in for the touchdown. His 14th of the year. He came in leading the Southeastern Conference second.
There's no slowing it down. Trying to catch this Citadel defense off balance.
Lacy breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and he will scamper into the end zone for his second touchdown. This one comes from 15 yards out. Kewan Lacy. They'll give him the handoff, try to get the end zone again. Does he get in? Touchdown. He has just tied the Ole Miss single season rushing touchdown record, held by Quinshon Judkins.
And it's their favorite go-to play, inside zone.
Patrick Kudus, they are just moving people off the line of scrimmage. You don't see that very often with Florida's front four.
Kewan Lacy to the goal line. Dives. Did he break the play? The officials coming in from either side. Is it a record setter? It's a touchdown. On the ground, that's a new Ole Miss record.
Kewan Lacy just so strong. You see the contact there by Jordan Castell, the safety. He went low, something that they teach you all the time as a defender. You go low. There you see the forearm come down. The tip of the ball just breaks the plane.
Into the secondary goes Lacy. Spins to the 48-yard line.
And just methodically march the football down the field.
They stay with Lacy. He finds another alley. Bounces it outside. Kewan Lacy down the sideline. Finally out of bounds. It looks like inside the 13-yard line. Jordan back to the offense. Kewan Lacy running through contact. Finally, they get him down out near the... This is 4 for 12 on 3rd down. High snap. Chambliss pulls it down. Kewan Lacy busts it. Eyeing the end zone. Brought down at the 1-yard line. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 59 yards and Kewan Lacy. Direct snap to Lacy. Freeway to the end zone. He adds to his Ole Miss record. Touchdown, number 18 on the ground this season for Kewan Lacy. Lacy hits the goal line. He's got a hat trick. Another touchdown for Kewan Lacy. And Ole Miss will end this game, it looks like, in style.
I mean, what else can you say about Kewan Lacy? He's got people all over him. 2 guys just hanging on him.
Here's Lacy again trying to get the edge and does. And he's got the 10 and he's got the end zone touchdown. Ole Miss. A 32-yard run. Lacy's 20th rushing touchdown. That leads the nation.
Is going to come down, and he's got to set this edge. Watch Kudus, the offensive guard 75, come out. When Lanier comes down, he's got to keep that outside shoulder free. He gets blocked, comes inside. Excellent blocking.
And you're right on it. Lacy's got the first down. And a touchdown-saving tackle by Lanier at the 23-yard line.
We're here to see backside tight end pull and get out in front. Just going to be a counter with Kewan Lacy.
Chambliss with time, checks it down, and it's a first down and more for Lacy. A gain of 15.
I thought Black Friday you get deals. That doesn't sound like much of a deal, Pat.
Lacy getting to the outside.
Lacy's first touch straight up the middle and straight into the end zone. You cannot start better than that.
Well, a fantastic job getting a block out here in a kick out, and then it's Lacy in the back. He's just going to make Javion White miss. He leads the nation. That's now his 100th forced missed tackle. I think I punctured a lung.
Yeah. Kewan Lacy. And this is what Kewan Lacy has been doing all year long. Great block.
One of the 3 finalists for the Doak Walker Award as the best running back in the country. He gets the call again. Bounces outside as a first down and much more. Lacy and a running back. Deuce Alexander, the motion man. Lacy has the corner and a touchdown.
Rising to the occasion so far.
Winner to the semifinal to take on Miami in the Fiesta Bowl. Kewan Lacy lunges for the goal line. Touchdown! Break the play to the goal line before he went down. He did. He's up well across the goal line.
2nd and 3 after the penalty. Lacy up the middle. Kewan Lacy's in the clear. It's a foot race. The Hurricanes cannot run him down. A lightning strike for Ole Miss. He has the lead.
And watch the combination block here. 51's able to work up to the linebacker. It just opens up perfectly. And I tell you, because of the formation, they went trips into the boundary. They're on the right hash. It affected the defensive alignment. They only had 1 middle linebacker there. Instead of usually they have 2 lined up. So one guy in the middle trying to handle that. And Bassett, 31, just took an angle where it made it easy for Lacy to outmaneuver him. And then it was a foot race between him and the safety.
Tony calls.
See, I'm back on my... Came a long way from school, bitch. We them niggas been banging and walking with full clips. Pocket filled with them blue strips. All I hang with the solid, can't fuck with no loose lips. If he ran, cut him loose quick. If a fuck nigga try, bet his ass make the news quick. Hit his ass with these blue tips. But these niggas won't shoot shit.